Welcome to Nordic Market News, Friday, October 21st. This program is brought to you by news agency Direkt in Stockholm, Sweden, on behalf of Infront. Pre-trade for the stock market index of the Nordic countries indicated small upward movements. After nearly 2 hours of trade, Copenhagen 20 is up 0.3%, Helsinki 25 minus 0.4%, OMX 30 and Stockholm minus 0.3%, OSCBX in Norway 0.5%, and Nordic 40 minus 0.1%. In Sweden, the flood of reports continues this last day of the week. In the large cap players, Telia, Volvo and Ericsson have all reported their Q3 this morning. Ericsson's operating result, 0.3 billion Swedish crown, while sales, 51.1 billion crowns. The report is in line with the result Ericsson announced about a week ago when they issued a profit warning. The stock is down 4% on opening trade. Telia and Volvo's Q3 reports came in at expected levels of EBITDA and for Volvo, inflow of orders. Telia has during the third quarter set aside 12.5 billion Swedish crowns due to the settlement amount proposed by American and Dutch authorities for suspected corruption in Uzbekistan. So far, it is impossible to conclude a result of these investigations, says CEO Johan Dennelind in the Q3 report, but he believes that the investigations are soon to be finished. In Denmark, the Nordic reports are having a negative effect on Copenhagen 20. Telia competitor TDC drops 1% on initial trade, and FLS Smith is dropping too when their Finnish competitor Metso reported a Q3 report which barely met the expectations. And Danske Bank recommended a lower subscription price for the domestic payment giant Nets when the company conducted their IPO about a month ago. These reports are coming from Bloomberg News, but Danske Bank has not yet wished to comment on the information. Nets has received severe criticism about their initial price of the company stock, and since the IPO on September 23rd, the stock has dropped 13%, traded now at a market value closer to the Danske Bank recommendation of between 22 to 27 billion Danish crowns instead of 30. In Norway, the initial capital to start a joint stock company could be reduced from 30,000 Norwegian crowns to 1. The Norwegian Minister of Enterprise, Monica Mæland, has received an investigation from a government-elected group of people looking into how the law of joint stock company could be simplified. According to the minister, the proposition shall be presented to the government next year. And on the corporate side, Schlumberg, Yara International and Tomra have all within the last 24 hours reported their Q3 results, which offered few surprises. Finally, in Finland, Amer Sports and Metso Corporation are weighing down Helsinki 25 with stock drops of 3% on initial trade. Thursday afternoon, Amer Sports reported its third quarter, which met the beforehand expectations, resulting in a lift of the stock with 1.1%. But today, however, the recall erases the entire margin of yesterday's increase. That was the headlines for today's program. We will be back again tomorrow with more Nordic news. Thank you for watching.